Big day today. Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video, as the intro stated, big day today. This is probably one of the most anticipated 1/6 scale figures that I've ever seen go up for pre-order, which there's just massive hype in the community all over the world. 1/6 scale collectors seem to be talking about this. I haven't been making as many videos lately. The last few weeks I've been extremely busy. During the week I've been extremely busy. On the weekend, good busy. Part of which responsible for that busyness on the weekend, a few weekends anyway, building these cases behind me. Obviously I had this 7 IKEA Bladudens, IKEA Bladudens. I think they should just change them to, they should just call them the IKEA Focus, and just clean, simple, the IKEA Focus. Give me some sponsorship, no problem. We'll take it from there. Just get a cut of every one they sell. I think maybe 10% of everyone they sell. That'd be sweet. Yeah. So I have 7 IKEA Berlins. But I had a TV stand riser, which was basically serving as a riser and a bit of storage. And there's like LED kind of a underglow on it as well. But obviously I wanted something more solid. And also so I could capitalize on the vertical space, move up and push these a bit higher, because there was about a foot above the Bladudens where there was just unused space. So I ended up getting 2 custom Max Modu cases. Yeah. So yeah, look, you know what, Modu cases, they say life is about the journey, not the destination. Modu case is the complete opposite. Modu case is very much about the destination, not the journey. Absolutely love the final product. A few different things I would change if I had my way, but the final product looks the business. It's also practical. It's functional. Looks good. It's working good. It solved the problem that I had. I'm very excited about it. There will be a full collection tour coming. I've put some images on my Instagram. What you're looking at behind me is still not the final product, because I want to rearrange. I got some figures coming in, and I'm gonna move some figures into storage and stuff like that. I gotta do a lot of rearranging, a lot of reposing. I tend to not use stands, so I need to make sure that the figures, the bases are wide enough, as in like the legs between the figures are wide enough, and that they're flat and stuff like that. I'm in the process of wiring up my LED light up bases, like the likes of the Death Star diorama bases and stuff like that, the Besman Luke bases. I'm in the process of adding new CCFL, some old one, and I've ordered some Neo LED ones from R15 Custom, so I'm going to be rewiring them, and fusion reactor and stuff. You probably can't see, but the latest fusion reactors there, the Mech Test Tony 2.0 is lit up now, the arc reactor on his chest, his hands, and there's little blue bits on the boots, which I thought was pretty cool. And the advantage of that is the wires are very easy to hide, because that figure's covered in wires. I'm kind of going off on a side tangent. Basically, I'm back making videos, and what a perfect place to start off this was this is a triple threat. I mean, come on, do I love the character? Catwoman, absolutely. Do I love the movie? Batman Returns, come on. The 89 and the Batman Returns, 2 fantastic Batman movies by Tim Burton. Obviously they have Michael Keaton in it as well, and Michelle Pfeiffer done it. It's just, they're 2 classics, and they're very Tim Burton. They just fused that Tim Burton Batman, and just really like what they did and the atmosphere they created in those movies. And let's face it, I think Michelle Pfeiffer did an absolute bang-up job. I love Anne Hathaway, and I love The Dark Knight, and I really love what Zoe Kravitz did as well. I think, though, if I had to pick one, I think Catwoman, from, even though Dark Knight trilogy, my favorite trilogy, and Dark Knight's one of my favorite movies, or definitely my favorite Batman. Bale's my favorite Batman. But I gotta say, I think Pfeiffer, yeah, she's probably the best Catwoman that I've seen on screen. Anyway, so why are we here? What are we talking about? This is the Jazzinc 1/6 scale Catwoman, based on the 1992 movie Batman Returns, and based on the likeness of Michelle Pfeiffer. This is not a third party, folks. This is a fully licensed 1/6 scale Batman Catwoman collectible, whatever you want to call it. And there's 5 different SKUs or versions of it. Why are we here? So it's definitely a triple threat. It's from a great movie. It's, love the character, love the movie, and love this version of the character. When I say this version, I mean obviously this particular suit with Michelle Pfeiffer's portrayal. And also what I'm seeing here from Jazzinc, I gotta say, this is their first 1/6 scale figure. I know they did the Vulture. I don't think that really counts. I think that was more about the mechanical wings and stuff like that, as opposed to the actual figure, and there was no head sculpt as well. This is their first real venture into 1/6 again. It's their first real test. I don't own a Jazzinc product. I have ogled many of them. Number one thing, I think the best product they've ever made, and I haven't seen them in hand, is that 1989 Batwing. I just think that's absolutely stunning, but I don't have the space for that. I do have the 89 Jazzinc Batmobile on the way. It's my favorite Batmobile. When I think of iconic movie vehicles, that's the first one that jumps to mind. When I think of the Batmobile, that is the first one that jumps to mind. Even though behind me, I finally have, you can't see it now, it's just off screen, but I finally have the HotToys tumbler in one of the module cases. Obviously, there's two different module cases that all of these Bleledens are resting on. The one on the left here, I've got the beautiful HotToys tumbler 2.0, and it's lit up, and you can't see the wires because at the very back of the module case, there's a tiny little wire, and I fed in a dummy battery. And when I just come in here, take out my phone, go into the smart plug, one click, and that smart plug powers up all of the lights you can see for the Bleledens themselves. The lights, you can see the top of the module case lights here, and all of the Luke lights, the module case lights, all the light up diorama bases, like you can see the Death Star base over here that have. Sorry, it's very hard to point. There we go. So Alec Guinness Obi-Wan Kenobi is actually on a Death Star light up diorama base that comes with the troopers that they reissued earlier on in the year, around May 4th. The Luke's actually on top of the light up Kenobi Vader one, because I felt Kenobi Vader was a little too tall for the Bleledens. He still fit in on the base as well, but I think he looks a lot cleaner with the no base. You can see Ahsoka behind me with a CCFL. I've ordered new ones as well and stuff like that. Mando Luke as well. So I'm basically one click and it all comes on, and that was the kind of vision I had. And so I have my troopers in the other one. You can't see it here. Check out the Instagram. I popped up a few photos. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I don't own a Jazzinc product. I think I've ogled a lot of them. I'm really looking forward to the 89 Batmobile. I've seen any amount of photos and reviews on the 66 and the 22. Yeah, I think they make great products. And I've had Yost on the channel a few times as well. And nice guy. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, you know what? We're going to go through the SKUs. It's going to be a long form video, folks. So take out the popcorn, relax, and let's take a look at the different SKUs. It's an exciting day. So we've got, it's very simple, really. There's 5 different packages available for you, SKUs, whatever you want to call them. There is the basic clean. So that is the clean Catwoman, no battle damaged. And from what I understand, but now I will click in later on, I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any rooted hair or anything like that. I could be wrong. We'll click into the photos. That's $315. And then you have also the clean deluxe. So you've got the clean basic for $315. You've got the clean deluxe for $450. Then you've got the battle damage basic. So again, basic battle damage version, $340. And you've got the battle damage deluxe version for $490. And then finally, if you want them all, now if you're to buy them separately, it would be, in total, if you add them together, what's that? $450 plus $490. Now, I'm not including tax or VAT or shipping. I'm just giving you the base prices here, according to Jazzinc's site. But if you add them together, so $450 and $490, what's that? You have like, what, $890, $940? Make sure my maths is right in that. They say you shouldn't do maths on the radio, you shouldn't do maths on YouTube. Add them together, $940. Fine. But then for $950, because you're not going to buy the two of them together. From what I understand, the deluxe 2-pack, it comes with everything. It comes with the more expensive version, basically the deluxe clean version and the deluxe battle damage version all together, and you get the Hell Here diorama, which I believe is LED powered. I believe it is. I'm going to click in and have a look. So yeah, they're the 5 SKUs. Basic clean, and then you've got the deluxe clean. Then you've got the basic battle damage, you've got the deluxe battle damage, or you've the 2-pack, which includes everything from the deluxe clean, the deluxe battle damage. It's fairly straightforward, so it's not that confusing. Right, so look, we're going to look in, I'm going to read some of this. So I just want to read this one first. How I'm going to do this is, quick read of the blog, or a little blurb for each of them, and then I'm going to click in. So, Catwoman, 1992, Batman Returns, 1/6 scale figure, basic, clean version. I am Catwoman, hear me roar. One of her classic quotes from the movie. For years, the collecting community has considered the Batman Returns Catwoman as one of the hobby's most in-demand 6 scale figures. He's not wrong. And now Jazzinc has delivered on the anticipation. Well, it's a prototype. They haven't delivered yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a prototype, and I really, really, really hope that it turns out as good as the prototypes, because I do think the prototypes do look very, very good. Order yours today before this opportunity, like Selena Kyle herself, disappears into night. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to click into this and see what it comes with. All right, I will go through the images. But first, I just want to go through your options there for pay in full. By the way, if you're ordering this in Europe, you can order directly from Jazzinc. Finally, the Americans will know who's really overseas, because they always say we're overseas if you're outside of America. No, they're overseas. In this case, they're definitely the overseas crew, because we can order directly from Jazzinc. Because like a lot of people who are, say, in the European Union know that ordering through Sideshow, it's pretty much a non-runner with the price of shipping and then the price of VAT and import duties and all that kind of stuff. Where yeah, I know that's why I buy from Lion Rock, because I don't have to deal with all that kind of stuff. They give me good competitive shipped prices. I don't have to pay like VAT or customs and that kind of stuff. So this here description. So basically, if you're in the European Union, you can order from Jazzinc. If you're from the States, you will not be able to order from Jazzinc. You're going to have to go through Spec Fiction or 1/6 Kit or some other. You have to do your own research and figure out what works for you. And yeah. So what actually what I'm really concerned with is what she comes with. So the basic clean version of 1/6 scale Catwoman figure contains a custom made seamless body. Now it's worth noting, I don't think the body or the suit in this is exactly it's not the final product, it's a prototype. When Jost was on the show, they said they took a Fison body and basically customized it and then put the suit over it. So I think the body you're going to get is more custom made to Michelle Pfeiffer's physique, and that's what he was saying. So it should be better than the photos by that logic. But we'll wait and see. A custom latex suit with surface mounted stitching. I just want to make sure I didn't miss the first part. A custom made seamless body shaped to Michelle Pfeiffer in 1992. A custom latex suit with surface mounted stitching. A custom molded corset 100% accurate to the movie. Well, actually, no, it's 6 times smaller. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. It's 6 times smaller. Accurate to the movie, down to the stitches. 1 head sculpt. So you only get 1 head sculpt with the basic clean. 9 gloved posed hands featuring 10 individual unique claws. Okay, so 10 claws, but there's 9 gloves, and in each of the 9 gloves there is, wouldn't that be 9 gloved posed hands featuring 10 individual unique claws? I wonder, do they mean 9 hands and there's 5 claws in each of them? Or is it 9 pairs and they're talking for each pair there's 10? I'll see in the photos, but I'm guessing that's 9 hands and each of the hands have 5 claws. So there wouldn't be 10 claws in each hand, would there? A taser, a whip, wired whip, and a snow-covered base. Pictured Hell Here diorama background is not included. Cats and newspaper only included in DX versions. And 2-pack Hell Here diorama back wall is only offered in 2-pack. Right, Hell Here, you want that diorama? It is only available in the 2-pack. Okay, here's the breakdown of all 5 versions of this figures, where we're going to go into that when we click into their photos. Okay, now this advantage, this seems to kind of, I don't know why it does that. That's a bit frustrating. So like, okay, it looks good. I can see it. Yeah, it looks very good, right? I can see the likeness to Michelle Pfeiffer. The suit looks good. The stitching, I don't think it's actual stitching. I think it's just like molded onto it. I don't think it's actually stitching. Just want to double check what it actually says. A custom latex suit. Where's the stitching? Surface mounted stitching. So I presume that means it's not actual stitches. It's just to look like stitching. Yeah, I think that makes sense, because otherwise the suit, maybe I don't think people do stitching at that size, maybe. Now, when I'm trying to work out the best way of doing this, because if I click into this, this is going to turn a little bit smaller. I think I'm going to have to go with that, because I'm going to X out of this. If I click individual photos, all right, no, that's fine. I'll click the individual photos. It'll be worth it. Okay, so this is just zooming in on the whip. Okay, you can see those 5 claws on the hand there. The whip looks pretty good. Don't know what it's made out of. It looks pretty good. It just has a whip wired. And she looks incredible. She looks incredible. Like even though this isn't the final body that you're going to get, it it does look like her physique. Looks very good. The stitching looks good. The whip looks good. Kind of eye holes she has. The eyes look good. I think there's some of these have separate rolling eyeballs. I think it's not mentioned there, but hell here, backwall, cat, and newspaper are not included in the basic version. Okay, I just want to make sure. Cats and newspaper only included in the DX versions in the 2-pack. Okay, grand. So it's a very, very basic version. I'm telling you that I like that hell here diorama, and I love the way you can see it says hello there, but then I think the O of the hello doesn't light up, or you can set it to a mode where it says hell, and then the T of there kind of doesn't light up, and then you can just, it's like hell here, which is pretty cool. I think you need the diorama. I think I need the diorama anyway. So yeah, look, it looks good. It looks good. But you're not going to get the diorama unless you get the 2-pack. That's the kind of how they get you. Which is fair enough. He's got to lock something behind that paywall. Okay, just trying to go back here. Right, so let's take a look at the clean, but with the deluxe version. Okay. Now the first thing I notice here, this is kind of like HotToys does it with everything she comes with. So again, I do think the likeness to Michelle Pfeiffer's there. You get 2 different cats. Okay, you get a newspaper, and you get 3 sculpts. So let's just read through this and then we'll move on. So it says a custom. Yeah, that's fine. That's all the same. I think that's all the same. And then the last part. Yeah, look. So you get all the same stuff that comes with the clean, non-battle damage version, or the basic clean version. So the extra bits that you get are a snow-covered base, 2 non-posable cats, and a Gotham Globe newspaper. All right, so the base is the kind of what's new, and the heads, obviously. So taking a look at these heads. Okay, so looking at these straight away, I think the one on the left is the weakest. I don't see Michelle Pfeiffer there. Not as much as, say, the other 2. The one where she's sticking her tongue out, it's kind of funny, but I can see Michelle Pfeiffer's likeness there. And the middle one. And I don't think the one on the left is bad. I can see the likeness there, but maybe the one in the middle and the one on the right are actually significantly, well, they're better anyway. I think that just from what I'm seeing here, just my first impressions here, I think the one on the right is probably the best, the one with the tongue out actually. And the middle, yeah, look, they're all good. They're all good. I can see Michelle Pfeiffer's likeness in them all, but I think the one on the right is probably the best, ironically. And the one in the middle is pretty good as well. Yeah, okay, so let's say, I wonder, is there any different photos here? A lot of these photos are probably going to be the same, really. So there's your catastrophe. Very good. So this is the Gotham Globe newspaper that comes with it. This is one of the non-posable cats. Well, she is Catwoman. And is there any pictures of the other non-posable cats? Now, I think we've seen this already, this image. And there's another one there. So it has one that's kind of like sitting down, like licking its paws, and the other one seems to be walking. Okay, that's another photo there. She's gonna obviously use. They've incorporated that licking, that's funny. That tongue out sculpt, and she's just obviously not supposed to be like cleaning herself or whatever. She did that in the movie. To be fair, it was weird, but she did it. In fairness, they've done great with the prototype for a first 1/6 scale figure. I'm just hoping it translates well, as is everyone else who's about to put their money where their mouth is. So that is kind of, yeah, so there you go. So $450 for the clean deluxe version, and again the difference is you get 3 head sculpts in total, I believe. I just want to make sure, yeah, 3 head sculpts in total with rolling eyes, smirk, meow, and lick. That is really, really funny. I love the way they've done that, actually. That's quite funny. Smirk, meow, and lick. Okay, so they've obviously got yeah, the licking one is when she has her tongue out. The meow is, it must have been a still capture. I think that's the middle one. The smirk is probably the... Oh wait, I want to click on this. I think the smirk is the middle one here, and the meow must be on the left, maybe? Okay, so $450 for the deluxe clean version. Alright, let's take a look at the battle damage version, because to be honest, I I want one. Ideally, I would love if the Hell Here diorama came with the deluxe battle damage one. That's what I go for. But I do want the Hell Here diorama, and I kind of like, because this does look pretty cool. I may end up just supporting the cause here and see. But I recognize that it's the first 1/6 scale. I'm not counting the Vulture on that. They do make good vehicles, but I'm hoping that they can pull this off. I don't think the body looks great there in this, but then again, this is not the final body. I mean, if I understand what we're looking here is a Fison body that's been manipulated, and then they put the suit over it. Whereas Yost did say on the interview I did with him that they were going to make it's a custom body that the final product will have. So let's take a look at this. This is the basic battle damaged. This is $340. What do you get? A custom made seamless body shaped to Michelle Pfeiffer 1992. Same as the clean, wouldn't it be? A custom latex suit with surface mounting stitching, battle damage version suit. Okay, there's a battle damage version of the suit. Yeah, so the body will be the same, but the suit won't be the same. It'll be a similar one, but it'll be battle damaged. A custom molded corset, 100% accurate to the movie down to the stitches. You only get one head sculpt with rolling eyes though. Damaged face and rooted hair. So if you go for the basic battle damage, you will get rooted hair. You will get rolling eyes. That's pretty damn good. And he did say he wanted the basic version to come in for around 300, yeah, 340. Okay, that's excluding VAT. That's excluding any taxes that you've paid or any shipping or import charges. Taser whip and a snow-covered base. I think we're getting the gist of it. We can kind of fly through this. The last one will be easy because the only difference is you got the Hell Here diorama. I want to take a look at this. Okay, so it looks good. It looks good. Okay. I'm wondering what the posability is like on this. Yeah, the suit looks good. You can see some tears there on the right thigh. Yeah, the boots look good. There's a taser there attached to her boot. Never noticed that. It was kind of camouflaged in there. Okay, so they've taken time to show a picture of Michelle Pfeiffer's butt. Gotta say though, it's very impressive. Like, sometimes you have to forget, if you show these to someone, if you showed that to them really quick, they'd be like, oh yeah, it's Catwoman from Batman Returns. But it looks like, for me, there's two things that impress me on a sculpt. One, does it look lifelike? Or can you tell it's a one scale figure? And the second thing is, does it look like the actor or actress that it's supposed to look like? So there's two different things there, because like there are a lot of sculpts out there that look very, like extremely lifelike, but not necessarily like the person they're supposed to look like. And then I've seen the opposite as well, where you can tell the person, okay, I know exactly who that looks like the person is supposed to be, but then they might look a bit animated. I think a good sculpt not only looks lifelike, but like the person it's supposed to look like. Now you can't see it there, but above the Tony Stark mech test 2.0, above that we've got the Tom Holland Spider-Man, the final swingsuit, and that's a very good example of a very strong sculpt, because it not only looks lifelike, but it looks very, very like a young Tom Holland. And then again, just Tom Holland, he's pretty young. But this here, I think this here has those two qualities. It definitely looks lifelike, and it does look like Michelle Pfeiffer. I think just on this one here, the likeness to Michelle Pfeiffer is better. I think the hair, the rooted hair, obviously adds that more lifelike quality. It has that rolling eyeballs function as well, which is great. But I think the battle damage versions look a bit more like her. Now, so that's $340. And yeah, so we're going to go back out now and take a look at the deluxe battle damage version, which is coming in at $490. Getting spenny. So I believe this will be similar to the clean, where you get 3 head sculpts. Yes, you get the 2 cats, and you get the snow-covered base, and you get it's a catastrophe. Yeah, Gotham newspaper. That's funny. Let's just confirm that. So all of the same stuff, but the difference is a snow-covered base, 2 non-posable cats, a Gotham Globe newspaper, and of course the star of the show, 3 head sculpts with rolling eyes, sad, angry, and deranged. I actually think I love their naming conventions. That's quite funny. Okay, hats off to you, Yost. That was good. I like that. Right, so what you have here, just going to go through everything. Obviously, you get the Michelle Pfeiffer 1/6 scale Catwoman with the custom-made Michelle Pfeiffer 1992 body. You've got the suit, the latex suit, and its battle damage and torn in parts. And you get in total 3 head sculpts, all battle damage, all with rooted hair, 2 non-posable cats. You get your whip. You get a bunch of, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 swap out arms or hands, should I say, and each of them have five claws, I believe. Just want to make sure. Yeah, so it says 9 glove. Yeah, they obviously said. I think that's a mistake there. There's only 5 claws per hand. Wouldn't that make sense? Okay, let's take a look at these sculpts. I think the middle one. And which one? The middle one has to be the deranged one, is it? So how did they name them again? That was quite funny. Sad, angry, deranged. She looks kind of sad on the right. Kind of look more neutral, but okay, if that's the sad. Angry and deranged. The deranged one. Sad, angry, deranged. Sad, angry, deranged. I'd say she looks kind of. Does she look sad on the right? Deranged in the middle? Yeah, okay. The left and the middle one and the left one, to be fair, could both be angry. But she looks more angry in the middle one. Okay, doesn't really matter. I think it's funny anyway. So, if I had to guess, I'd say the one on the right is the sad one. The range one on the left and the angry one's in the middle. Okay? But neither here nor there. What do I think of them? Again, I can see Michelle Pfeiffer's look in all of them. I can see the likeness there. I really see it on the one on the right. Nice neutral sculpt there. The battle damage and the rooting really helps. But I can really see the likeness there on the right. And I can see the likeness in the middle. It's a crazy sculpt. Yeah, and the left, I think the strongest likeness for me here is the right, followed probably by, oh, it's a tough one, because she's very, very angry there, and her face is going to be changed, but I can see the likeness in all three. I think the strongest likeness to Michelle Pfeiffer is on the right, probably followed by the middle and then the one on the left, but again, pretty damn good, And I'm just going to zoom in on some of these photos here. That looks absolutely incredible, love that. Love that, yeah. That might be my favorite. Yeah, really like that. Really, it's again really, really lifelike, and it looks like the actress is supposed to look like. Super stuff. Okay, so now finally we get to the big one. This is really simple. This is your 2-pack. It's $950 again before VAT. I know for myself, like just in case you're wondering, like I'm living in Ireland, and I added this to my cart. And when I log in, it recognizes I'm in Ireland. The prices are still in dollars, but it adds on 23% VAT. Same as the Batmobile. The Batmobile is $1,499 US. But when I log in to pay, it recognizes I'm in Ireland and it adds on 23% of top of that. And actually, more correctly, it adds on the shipping first when it's time to ship, and the VAT that I paid at 23%. It's not just on the $1,499 of the Jazzinc 89 Batmobile, so you can tell I really love that movie, but on the shipping too. So it's not just like 23% of the product, it's 23% of the product plus the shipping cost, the goods and the services. So think about this. The Jazzinc 89 is $1,499. My shipping was like $304.85, something like that. Add them together and then get 23% on top of that. It's an expensive piece. This is going to be no different. So I will not pay $909. If I want the 2-pack, I haven't decided yet. It won't be $950. It'll be, did the maths earlier on, $1,168.50. And I imagine shipping on this is going to be at least €100, probably $150. So this, for $950, excluding VAT and shipping and taxes and customs or whatever. And plus, if you're American, you can't get this off Jazzinc dioramas. You have to buy it from, I don't know, Spec Fiction or 16Kit or whoever. Do your own research, figure out what works for you. And they're going to take a cut because they're going to make some profit. So you want to factor that in as well. So what is this? This is in total... Yeah, and I've wintered that. So what you get extra? You get the Hell Here diorama. Now, that's the one I'm curious about. Let's have a little read of this. Where is this? I want to make sure the deluxe 2-pack. Okay, so the deluxe clean version of the figure, light up Hell Here diorama. So this is only available in the deluxe 2-pack. Sorry, I really want to just get down to this. Deluxe 2-pack Everything included in both deluxe sets, clean and battle damage, plus an exclusive. I want to see if it lit up. Light up diorama, which recreates an outside view of the iconic bedroom window, complete with curtains and working neon hell here backdrop. I am interested in that backdrop. I am interested in that diorama. I think if I could have my way, I would go deluxe, battle damage, and the diorama. I don't think I need the clean version and the... I could make it work. I don't think I need a clean the battle damage version. I could probably make it work. But yeah, I just really like that diorama, and if that's like USB powered, which, well, it's light up, it has to be powered by somehow. I could be plug, you never know, but USB better, but it's just tidier, it's easier to manage. I don't want another plug, like, but yeah, I have not pre-ordered any of these yet. I more than likely am going to get one. I'd be leaning towards the deluxe battle damage version or the 2-pack for the simple reason I really want that hell here diorama. I think it would look incredible with her standing in front of it. But then again, ironically, if I was to get the 2-pack, I wouldn't pose the battle damage version in front of that. I'd be posing the clean version in front of that with the whip. The battle damage version, then put that anywhere, put that on the base or something like that. That's it, folks. This is exciting. It's definitely a triple threat. Love the character, love the movie, love this version. You know, hats off to Yoast. These are fantastic, you know, prototype images. I hope he can deliver. It's his first foray into the 1/6 scale figure game. I don't really count the Vulture, really, to be honest. It was this. You can't compare them. If you take the wings off the Vulture and just take like the two figures, as in the Catwoman clean and the Vulture on its own, there's no head sculpt on the Vulture. It's a simpler figure. This is way more detailed, way more intricate, a bigger challenge. So I hope that this works out. I hope that, for obviously not for his own sake, but also for anyone who's dropped a pre-order today. And I imagine there were loads of pre-orders if you count up like the pre-orders on his own site, 1/6 Kits, Spec Fiction, or whoever else you buy from. So I haven't dropped a pre-order on this yet. Gonna do some thinking. It might be cheaper for me not to buy off the Jazzinc site, because if I'm gonna have to pay 23% VAT, it might be cheaper for me to go at 1/6 Kit. I think they do free worldwide shipping, and if I compare the price, it might actually work out significantly cheaper to order off 1/6 Kit. Gonna have a think about it. But yeah, folks, look, good to be back making videos. Massive shout out to anyone who's ever taken any time out of the day to like any of the videos, watch any of the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, watch the live stream, invite me on their live stream, come as a guest on my live stream. And of course, shout out to the channel members. We are giving out, we're doing a channel member giveaway. You have to be subscribed to the channel, become a channel member, and be present in the live stream next Monday, the Hope Show live stream, which will going live 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, my time, which is 3 p.m. New York time, or midday if you're on the East Coast. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Are you getting this? What version did you order? Who did you order with? Are you excited about it? What do you think of the price? What do you think the product is gonna, you know, the final product's gonna live up to the prototype? And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also follow me on Instagram and on X. Yeah, consider becoming a channel member. Give them a chance to win something in the giveaway. That's it. See you in the video. See you next one. Good luck.